All right. Uh, let's start by actually looking into another platform where you can learn good stuff. And I'm talking about the Educative IO platform. I'm making a video on this platform first off because it has free stuff. So regardless of where you are, who you are, and what are your financial resources, you can at least learn maybe 15 to 20 learn from 15 to 20 free courses. And I'm particularly doing a short review of the platform because, or maybe about this course because it's this platform is a hands-on platform, and that's actually something that I'm really interested in. And what do I mean by hands-on is that you're actually getting to interact as you learn. So you're actually required to code stuff as you learn, which is what I think makes the learning experience much better. So let's actually look into the Learn C from Scratch course. As you can see, Learn C from Scratch, I don't know if it says here, but this one is a free course and you can add a certificate for $19. Anyways, who needs a certificate these days? Access expires to August 2022. So this was a free course. I actually, when I looked into this course, the first time I actually had this here buy for $0 or something like that. Now we have 103 lessons, 11 quizzes, 6 challenges, 108 playgrounds, 104 illustrations. Now, challenges and playgrounds is what makes the learning experience hands on. So, I would actually start with Learn C++, even though I'm very fond on no code and platforms that allow you to build applications using no code tools such as one of them being Bubble, another one being Webflow, and there are many others. We'll be looking into them in the future. But if I think your best position to future proof as someone who's looking for a career over the long term is to actually also combine no code with actual traditional coding. And the best way to learn traditional coding is to do it from the very basics, such as learn C from scratch. When you know C, you'll actually be able to learn future languages much faster because a lot of them have been written in C. If we look into this first lesson, we can see that, let's see, lots of other high level languages like Perl, PHP, Python are written in C. So, so these are actually my highlights. Once you know how to program in one language, all you have to do is learn something different, some different syntactic rules, and learn the names of the various functions that you will be using. No big deal. So once you know the basics of C, you'll be able to, and once you get a good grip of it, you'll actually be able to learn other languages as well. Now, this is one of the lessons, and I'm saying it's interactive because you have example code here. You can instead hello world say this is Chris, and then you can run it. So this is interactive learning. Hello world, this is Chris, and we have a new line over here. So yeah, this is what makes it interactive. We also have similar programs written in Python, in R. As you can see, the function is what's different. And if we talk about Python 3, you would actually have the parentheses here. I think it goes in Python 2 as well. Let's see. It goes in Python 2 as well. Now, this is how a lesson looks like. And as you can see, you can just highlight stuff, and then you can also add notes, for example, or say just, let's see if I can add note. C is a big deal, and you say done. You have a note here, C is a big deal. Then you can look into your saved notes and highlights. So this makes the platform very interactive, and I think this is one of the very few platforms that I've seen so far that have caught on to me. Now, going back to course home, let's look what this course is all about. So you have hands-on coding environments. You don't get better at swimming by watching others. Coding is no different. So practice as you learn with live coding environments inside the browser. That's what we've looked into. Faster than videos. The average video tutorial. That's why our courses are text-based. Interesting. No setup required. You can just do it in the web browser. Now let's look into the contents. So C programming. Why? Basic types, so we learn various. I'm actually really excited about this because I don't think I've ever taken a thorough C course, and I feel like this is a thorough C course. Learn C from scratch, and if I have a good experience about the C course, I'm actually going to buy premium subscription to this Educative, which I think is, let's look at the pricing. I think it's $30 a month if you bill it every month, or $109 annually, and that's like $9 a month. So yeah, I don't know, maybe the annual one would be interesting. But before actually investing into them, I'm going to see how the learning experience is. Estimated 12 hours to complete. I think it's going to take me more than that. So first we have introductory stuff on C. Are we rolling? Yeah, 7 minutes in. Then we have basic types, operators, and expressions. You have print, variables, data types, constants, expressions, type conversions, which is really important. Now, when it comes to control flow, we have loops, conditionals, switch, break, and continue. This is going to be interesting. Exercises on control flow and quiz. Functions. Automatic versus static variables, variable scope. Interesting. Argument check, return value, really important in C. Exercises and quiz. So I like that. Complex data types. Exercises, quiz. So arrays, multidimensional arrays, command line arguments, and structures. Interesting. Memory. This is very important when you learn C and C++. Because you have the ability to work with computer memory, which is not as straightforward in higher level languages such as Python or, I don't know, maybe JavaScript or even Go, for example. Even though Go is more optimized for this. So you learn about the stack and the heap. Examples when to use links and also quiz. Pointers. I have to learn and understand pointers, so I'm really looking forward to this. Exercises and quiz. Then strings, input and output, macros and the C preprocessor. Interesting. Compiling, linking. So this is very important when you're actually learning a language, a low-level language like C, when it comes to learning it. Compiling, linking, header files, these are important. This is something that you're not dealing with if you're learning Python, for example. You have debugging, and of course, interesting, speeding up your code. So this platform, Educative.io, might be a gem in disguise. I'm really looking forward to proceeding with this course. Advanced Topic 1, we go into libraries. Advanced Topic 2, parallel programming, miscellaneous, and setting up your computer environment. So, yes, this is Learn C from scratch in a nutshell from Educative.io. I might be doing a video update on this, but in a few words, I'm really excited about this platform.